Okay, the US women's national team against Japan, quarterfinals of the Olympics in Paris this Saturday. The four-time Olympic champs are flowing. They look really good, and all of a sudden, it seems like they're the favourites to win this tournament under Emma Hayes. She's done a wonderful job, and they breezed through the group stage. 3 wins from 3, scored 9 goals, but now it gets serious. They are playing against a very dangerous team in Japan, and this will be their biggest test of the Olympic tournament so far. What do they need to do to get through this test and reach the semi-finals? Well, the first key is to stop those counters. Japan are actually a very tough matchup tactically for the US. I think the way they play, the 5 at the back, getting the wing backs involved out wide, combination play, pulling the ball back into the box. This is a very kind of scary game for the US because the way they play, attacking wise, they commit a lot of players forward, out wide. Emma Hayes asked the fullbacks to really attack, but that leaves space in behind, and they could get exposed. And that's kind of been a little bit of the weakness so far for the US, is not stopping the counter-attacks and just leaving those gaps out wide. And that kind of plays into Japan's hands a little bit here. So we'll be a little bit cautious about flooding too far forward out wide from the fullback positions if you're the USA. Second key, just keep it flowing between Trinity Rodman, Mallory Swanson, and Sophia Smith. Let them be 3. They've set out already how they love to express themselves. They feel like they can. They have the freedom to do so in this system where they're just all drifting around up top and connecting so well. I just wonder, though, if the US not rotating against Australia in that final group stage game, will that come back to hurt them a little bit? I'm not questioning anything Emma Hayes has done so far. She's done a great job. But it just seems with so many games in such a short period of time, Hayes has come out and said we wanted to keep building momentum, get the combinations right. Hasn't been working with this team in this formation for a long time after only just coming in charge. So she prefers for them to play a bit longer together in these positions. And it's working so far, but at some point we're going to see a bit of a dip in energy levels given the huge amount of games in such a short period of time in the Olympics. So the subs are going to be key in this game, but I think up front, it's worked so well with Rodman, Swanson, and Smith. Just keep doing that and hope for the best, really. And then the third key for me is just control the game a little bit. It might have to be a bit more slower in possession, manage the situation. Japan are going to sit deep, like we said, and wait for those counter-attacks and have lots of players behind the ball. And this is where you really need the experience to come through with Rose Lavelle, Lindsay Horan, Coffey as well, been excellent in midfield and kind of just give the US a really solid foundation and base to control the tempo of the game. I think this game, as I said, will be a lot slower. They can't afford to lose control like they did and drop really deep against Australia late in that game. Again, a bit of tiredness might have crept in. But the US is going to have to be really smart in how they control this game, pick their moments to use those wonderful attacking players. I think Horan and Lavelle are going to be key to that. All the experience they have from over the years, winning so many trophies. This is what it's all about. Quarterfinal of the Olympics against a very good Japan side. And now you have to use that to help your team get through and advance to the semi-final. So let's see if the USA can do it. Head over to Pro Soccer Talk on NBCSports.com for all the latest ahead of their big quarterfinal in Paris on Saturday against Japan. It's going to be a beauty. Cannot wait to see this USA team play once again. They've been so fun to watch, right? Let's see what they do this time.
Hi there, I'm Rebecca Lowe, studio host for NBC's coverage of the Premier League. Don't forget to hit subscribe to watch more videos all season long. And for even more Premier League content, from original series to live matches, head over to Peacock. And be sure to tune in for Premier League mornings every weekend on USA Network and on Peacock. We will see you there.